Hello, 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 and welcome to Style on the Fly podcast. I am your host, Danny Farrar. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys don't even understand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so appreciative and so grateful. Let me start off by saying that. And welcome. Style on the Fly podcast is a fashion styling podcast. I'm your host, Danny Farrar, a fashion designer and wardrobe stylist. So, come on. It just made sense. Did it make sense? It just makes sense for us to be here right now. It just makes sense for us to be here right now together. I'm gonna cover my little fatty. So welcome. And a lot of you are probably asking, like, okay, so what is this about? What is this about? Well, good. I'm glad that you asked, and I'm glad that you're here to find out. So I wanted to create a forum, a platform, something where anyone, literally male or female, young or old, really doesn't matter, where you can have somewhere to go if you have a question. So you might have an interview, especially for my college, not even just college, high school. You know, and you have a question and you want to know, is Jordans appropriate to wear for an interview? Let me just go tell you, no. Jordans are never appropriate to wear for an interview. And neither is tights. Where y'all be going with these tights? Like stretch pants. Like, I was at work and I saw somebody coming for an interview with stretch pants on. So, yes. So, why complain about it when I can actually bring a solution to the problem? So, I might not have all the answers. I'm not Jesus, okay? Close, but I'm not. However, if I don't know the answer, I can definitely guarantee that somebody I know probably know the answer. So feel free to send them on. You can DM us. You can email us at styleonthefly@gmail.com. Follow us on all forms of social media. We are literally everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, as well as SoundCloud. Legit everywhere for you, so that we can bring you your weekly dose of all things fly. Yes. Okay, let me stop playing with this hat. I need a new one, but whatever. So, moving right along, what is Style on the Fly? Who are we? What do we do? Well, one of the great things that we will be bringing to you on a weekly basis is DIY projects. So DIY being do-it-yourself, of course. So for those of you who may have seen the prior episodes or may not, go back and you'll see the before and after of this space, actually, our first official DIY project. And we put some furniture together. We did a whole little bit. And just for those of you who, for those of you who have been following along, let me just show you quickly, just a little bit. So this is what we did. Next show, we're going to do a full reveal. And then this is just a little setup that we have here for right now for the show tonight. Because I wanted to make sure to just have a little, a little something set up for you all. For being so gracious and so patient with us. Let's just sit you up here on your stand. And then you're going to be good. Thank you. You got to talk to objects and stuff for them to listen. So this is essentially our first DIY project. One of the next ones that I'm so excited about is nail art. OMG, I'm not even going to get up close on these nails. Woo, 2 days of painting, I had to just take them off and allow them to relax. However, I will be bringing you my own personal do-it-yourself nail projects. Ladies, when I tell you I'm about to save you a fortune, fellas, I'm about to save you a fortune if you even pay for your girl to get her nails done. I'm about to cover you all up. I'm about to show you, like, bejeweled, the whole shebit. Like, what? Ooh, and I'm feeling because I actually need to get them done. Or should I say need to do them? You know how much money I saved? Listen, but anyway, we're not going to go there now, but we're going to go there definitely next week. Oh my God, you guys are going to love me. I accept fan mail, PayPal, donations, quick pay, but we'll get to that later. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about was just briefly, literally 60 seconds, is the acquisition that happened a few weeks ago, well, really days ago, between Michael Kors and Versace. Yes. Now, for those of you who may not have heard, I don't even know how you heard, because anything that happens with a price tag and a B on it, you better have heard about it if your ears was to the street. But anyway, so if you don't know, I'll catch you up quickly, literally in 60 seconds, because I ain't gonna be here all night. Long story short, Michael Kors acquired the legendary European high-end luxury brand. Not to say that Michael Kors is not those things, but I'm drawing a comparison. Follow along. So we have European, we have Versace. We have a brand that has been in business for quite some time, very well known, established. We have over here an American, Michael Kors, started his business he started in fashion in the 90s, started in fashion in the 80s, started his company in the 90s, went bankrupt, and now he is coming back. Even as early as last year, he acquired Jimmy Choo as well for $1.2 billion, but at the same time closed 125 stores. So I say all that to say we really don't know. Now, sister girl Naomi Campbell was on Andy Cohen's show, and she just, he asked her and she kept it a buck. She said, listen, it's good. I think it's great. I do agree with her, especially being American, being a designer. You kind of want to see where he's going with this, me personally. And I really want to see what he's doing to build himself up, like the conglomerate LVMH. Those of you who don't know, that's Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy. And when I tell you they own almost everything, I mean almost everything. You name it, luxury brand, they own it, honey. Trust and believe. High stakes. But the kicker is that a company named Sportswear Holdings actually owns 85% of Michael Kors. So that got me to thinking. It's a lot going on in the business world that we don't even know about. But it's all right, because there's something going on. Well, on the bright side, sister of the brand, of the founder, Gianni, Donatella, had this to say. Her exact words is, and I quote, "We believe that being part of this group is essential to Versace's long-term success. My passion has never been stronger. This is the perfect time for our company, which puts creativity and innovation at the core of all of its actions, to grow." Well, there you had it from the creative director herself. She's happy with it. Everyone seems happy with it. Let's see. I wish Michael Kors nothing but luck. And I'm looking forward to actually see what they're about to do with Versace. One tweet, I don't know who wrote it, but they said, listen, if I see Michael Kors and if I see Versace and Kmart, we gonna have a problem. So you ain't hear it, I ain't saying, but this is where you heard it. I'm just saying. And in Kmart, really, if you think about it, like Versace and Kmart, come on, we can't really have all that. But I don't know. To each his own. Speaking of Versace, speaking of Kmart, speaking of two brands, one of the things that I'm definitely geared to do here on Style on the Fly is answer all of your questions. So, we actually have a few questions from one of our dear friends, NK, all the way from South Africa. So she asked a few questions in reference to color blocking, in reference to wardrobe, in reference to business attire. So we're going to make sure we definitely answer all of her questions in the next segment, Q&A, because that needs to be like legit straight Q&A. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. I'm so glad you joined me. And come back. Feel free to leave a comment, give feedback. If you have an event, you have a question, you want me to know about it, let me know. And let's go out with this Little Weezy. Bye.